What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you returning, and welcome to the new subscribers, new viewers. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. We are on a road to 1,000 subscribers, guys, and we are so close, and the goal is to hit that by end of August. Yeah, guys, so today I'll be doing a dropshipping video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you do enjoy the content, please comment in the comment section so that we can, maybe there might be a few things that I might have missed, or if you have any questions, please do go ahead and ask in the comment section. Yeah, and I actually realized that I forgot to mention some things in the video because I've already shot the video. I just messed up the intro. So in this particular video, I'll be using AliExpress as my main supplier, and I'll be building my own website from scratch to sell these things that I'll be getting from AliExpress. So that's definitely not the only way you can drop ship. So you can follow everything that I've done or everything that I've spoken about in the video, but you don't necessarily have to use your own website. What you can do is you can get those images as I've explained in the video, you guys will see, and you can start an Instagram store. You can I don't know, like you can advertise that on your WhatsApp and just send people payment links for them to pay, and you can then go order this stuff. So yeah, you don't even have to use AliExpress. You can find a different supplier that sells items for cheap that people might not necessarily know of, and then you can just follow the same process. Yeah, so I just wanted to add that section. So yeah, guys, finally the dropshipping video is here, and yeah, this is probably the trickiest video I've had to work on. Yeah, guys, so as I've mentioned in my previous videos, that I was working on a dropshipping project, and I just wanted to share with you guys and show you how you can possibly make some money on the side with your dropshipping business. Okay, so I'm just gonna break down this video into sections. So the first section is going to be me showing you how to find a product that you'll be starting your dropshipping business on, and so there's a few things that go into finding a product that you'll be selling. Like, one of the things would be you need to find a supplier that's based in South Africa, so that when you sell your things, they get delivered, like within a week. You don't want to be selling things that are coming from China, for instance, because shipping from China can take months, and you don't want to take someone's money and order something that's going to take a month. And I don't think anyone would want to buy anything if it takes more than 2 weeks or however long. I don't know what the standard is for the delivery times. So we need to find a supplier that's based in South Africa. So the shipping times need to be with like under a week. So I'm gonna try and find a supplier I've already found a supplier, but so you always need to make sure that it's at least under a week for you to maximize your chances of selling whatever that you'll be selling on your website or on your dropshipping business. That thing, so you need to make sure that the item that you're selling is in demand. That's a very tricky one, because with my approach, so I'll be selling things from AliExpress, right? So there's a very few suppliers that are based in South Africa on AliExpress. So that just narrows down your your scope of what you can possibly sell. So if you have a very narrow or if you have like a very few things that you could possibly sell, like it's not easy to find something that's like in high demand or whatever. You just have to work with whatever you have. So in this case, I'll be selling hair, so I'm gonna try and find hair that is in demand according to the AliExpress numbers, because you can see how many items have been sold and so forth. So I'm gonna try and go with that approach. So yeah, once I've found the product and I'm happy with everything, I also need to make sure that on the supplier's AliExpress page they have quality images that I can just copy and use on my dropshipping website, right? So that's all the requirements. If there's anything that I've missed, I'll just add it as I show you guys. And then once you're happy with the product and so forth, the next thing is to now start building your website or try and find a way to sell your product, right? Before you even start with building your website, you need to at least try and get a domain name that will be relevant to what you'll be selling, right? So in my case, I'll be selling hair, so the domain name that I got is hair something, right? Or at least it has to make sense. When someone goes on the website, they need to see what the domain name says. So yeah, once you have the domain name, the next thing would be for you to then start working on your website, build it however you would build a website, or get someone to build it for you, or whatever the case may be. I'll give you guys like other alternative dropshipping ways you can use at the end of the video. So once you have like your website and all of that, then you should be good to go. And yeah, the last thing would then would be to advertise your dropshipping business. So in this case, I'll be using an influencer, an Instagram influencer, to try and promote my product and see if I can get any leads or any sales from that. So yeah guys, without wasting any time, let's just jump straight into my laptop. I'll show you guys the product that I found, and then I'll just point out a few things, and then we'll just build on from there. All right, as I've mentioned guys, so I'll be selling hair on my dropshipping business, right? So I just went hair, searched for hair on AliExpress, sorry, and then I just filtered down the categories to say that I want a supplier that is based in South Africa. So you do that by selecting the ship from, and then you select South Africa, and then it would be nice to get free shipping, so I'll just select free shipping as well, and then maybe say sale. No. Okay, cool. So then, as you guys can see, there's a whole bunch of like options that you have from different suppliers. I don't know why the supplier I chose isn't showing up, but anyway, so these are all the different options, you guys. So I'm just gonna search for it directly, SSH hair, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, cool. So that is it. So as you guys can see, they have like suppliers from South Africa and France, and you can see a whole bunch of options with this particular store. So yeah, so here's the thing I was telling you guys about. So you can see they've sold 1,942 items or units of this particular hair style. I don't know much. I actually don't know anything about hair, but I'm just really winging it here, trying to sell hair. Hopefully it sells, right? Okay guys, so you guys can see, okay, the second thing you should be watching out for is whether they have like quality images that you can use for your website. And what I like about this particular one is that they're using a mannequin, and it's consistent across most of their products. So if you go to the second one, you'll see they're using the same mannequin to display the item. So this is the supplier that I went with. I just went and downloaded all the images from this particular store, and then the next thing that I did was to then load those up on my website. So what I've done is I've built myself this this tool. It's a dashboard really, where I can be able to track like what's going on my website, and I can upload like catalogs, as you guys can see. So this is for my online store that's currently running I'll just link the link in the description for you guys to see. So I can come here and then I can just add a new item, you know, do whatever. Like if, let's say, there's a new pair or a new color that I want to add, I can just come here and add it. If I want to create a new catalog and so forth, I'm sure you guys get the whole idea. And I can also track my orders and so forth. But what's really important about this is, so I've built in this functionality here to see how many people, how many sessions I've had in the past 7 days, or like 30 days, or like past 24 hours. So I can see, okay, I've had 33 sessions in the past 7 days. I haven't sold anything out of those 33 sessions, and I've had 13 people add the item to the cart, and then I've only had 2 check out, and out of those 2 checked out, proceeded to the payment, but you know, like they didn't buy anything. So what I've done is I've created another store for my hair business, and I can show you guys dashboard, because this is a new store. So this is for me testing, as you guys can see the numbers and so forth, and you can see the catalog. I've already added the stuff that I'll be selling on my website as well, and this is just like analytics to say how many, like which device people use the most out of, you know, out of these sessions. Okay, let's just go to catalog so that I can show you guys. So these are all the images, or all the products that I got from the AliExpress store. So I've went and loaded these images or these products onto my store. So yeah, so I've specified all the description, the name of the item and so forth. So okay, so the next thing that I did was to then go and build my website, because I already got the domain name and so forth. Yeah, I'm gonna try and not share the website with you guys because I don't want to get any false leads. Yeah, because I'll be paying to advertise this dropshipping business, and I would really like to know whether the money that I've paid is actually generating any traffic. So for that reason, you know, I'm not gonna share what the store name is exactly. Okay, so I've just built like a very simple website. I actually used like a similar design to my current online business. So what I've done is I went and got this image here that I was going to use on the landing page. So I just got this from Unsplash, which is a stock Unsplash. So it's like a website where you can just download like free high resolution images. So I just went on and searched for crown, because the name of my store has crown in it, and then I just went and looked for whatever image that I'm using. So yeah, so this is the one that I found. And the second thing that I did was I went on Canva and I created a logo for my online business. Yeah, so you just go on Canva and then create a new logo. So let's say create design and then logo. It's very simple because they have templates, logo templates that you can use. And in this case as well, I just went for something that has a crown, because so this is the template that I used. This is not the name of the store, it's just like a template. So I just used this as a template for my website. So yeah, that's the thing there, you guys. So as you guys can see, I've also loaded these images, which is what I showed you earlier. So these are the images. Let's just go into one of them. As you guys can see, there's like different colors of these images. So what I've done is, so if you go here, for instance, let's go to, is it this one? Yeah. So this is the one that I'm showing you guys on my website. So it's this particular one. So if I say ships from South Africa, and then I go select a piece and then say one piece, you can see that the price is about 608 rands, right? So what I've done on my website is I've just added 100 rands on top of that price. So that's how much I'll be making from selling, you know, like a unit of this particular hair. Yeah, guys, so yeah, that's how I'll be making money out of this. I think that's the part that's really important that I forgot to mention. So yeah, guys, so if I sell one of these things, you know, like if someone goes and they check out, okay, I'm just going to show you guys quickly. So check out, and then just go and then add whatever details, and then there's free shipping and so forth. Proceed to payment. So I've only used 2 payment options on this particular one, so just Ozo and PayPal. Let's just complete payment. So when they come here and they make the payment and everything, so I'll get so if I come here, I'll show you guys just now. So as you guys can see, so like I have these checkout events where it logs that someone has actually checked out, and if they make a payment, I'll get a notification on my phone. I'm sending myself SMSs for everything that's bought, so that I can then go on AliExpress, log in with my details, and then buy whatever that they bought from me, so that I can, you know, like prepare or pass on their delivery details, and the supplier can then ship the thing to the person. Yeah, so that's just the flow of it, guys. So that's the website and everything. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you guys. Let's just go back and cancel. Yeah, guys, so what's really important with dropshipping, I find, is that you shouldn't mislead people. Like, that's the first thing. So if let's say you are selling hair, for instance, in my case, you don't want to go and download an image from some other random website and then advertise using that image on the dropshipping on your business, and then when someone buys, and then you go buy something completely different. So try not mislead people, because that's always gonna backfire. Always try and get the original images from the supplier's website. In that way, a person is getting what they are seeing, essentially, right? So the person will be getting exactly what's being advertised. So that's to also protect yourself. And another nice thing with using AliExpress in particular is that AliExpress has like a buyer protection thing that they have. So if someone is not happy with the product, they can always courier it back to the supplier, and then they'll get their money back. So in this case, you'll obviously facilitate all of that, since you are the one who's complaining to AliExpress. So you'd somehow facilitate that process and make sure that the person gets their money, and you return everything. Okay, so one thing that I think is a bit tricky with running a dropshipping business is that so with the payment gateways that I'm using. For instance, with Ozo, I have my F&B business account linked to Ozo, right? So if someone buys something on the website, and they don't use F&B, so it may take up to 3 days for the funds to reflect into my bank account. And in that process, I obviously don't want to wait that long for me to order the item for the person who's buying, right? So that can be a little bit tricky. So it's always best to have like some funds on the side to say, okay, so once someone goes and buys something on your website, you just take your funds while you're waiting for the money to reflect. You go buy the stuff, because you can confirm, you'll get a confirmation that, you know, like someone has bought, and you know, you just buy whatever that they bought, provide their details and whatever, so that you don't number one, the shipping, so that you don't prolong the shipping time, right? So yeah, that's really important. Yeah, apart from that, that's really about it. yeah, I didn't know exactly how this video was going to turn out, but I think I've covered most of the things that I wanted to cover. Yeah, so the other thing that I wanted to cover is that so once you've loaded all the information and all of that onto your website, you then go and find a promoter, like an influencer on social media, or you could even run like Google ads and I don't know, Facebook ads, whatever the case may be, or Instagram ads for that matter. And then you advertise your product, and then as you guys saw on my dashboard, I can go, okay, let me just go back on my dashboard. So on my dashboard, as you guys saw now, I just completed one order, but I obviously didn't pay for it, so that didn't convert into a sale. But you can sort of like have an idea, okay, so I paid this person this much, so the influencer that I'll be using, they charge me like 100 rands for a 24-hour story post with a link attached, right? So if I'm paying 100 rands and they have like 30,000 followers, and they tell me that on average they get 1,000 people watching their stuff, I can at least expect 100 people to come visit my store, right? So I should be able to see those numbers here reflect. Otherwise, then that just means that I'm not selling the right thing. So yeah, so that's what you can use. So in my case, I built this for myself, but I do know that there's other websites or other companies that provide the same services. Like Shopify is one of them, but I think it's about 450 rands a month. So they provide you with the website and all of those things, a website template. You just need to get your own domain name, and you can set up your website exactly as I've done, and you can see all of these. They have like they obviously have like a better dashboard than I do, with more information and so forth. But for me, this is enough to know whether the business that I'm running I should continue running it, or if I should do something else. So yeah, guys, yeah, that's the chat. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna make sure that everything is looking good on my website, and then I'm just gonna, because it's already live, I just need to now create an ad to give to the influencer that I'm using for her to then promote my stuff and see if I can get any sales. So I literally need to sell one item for me to break even. Wait, two items, because 100 rands will be for the influencer, and then the 80 bucks, or so I bought the domain name for 80 bucks, so that's literally how much I'll be spending, 180 rands. And as I've showed you guys, so I've added 100 rands to each and every single item that I'm selling. So if you go on the AliExpress, you'll see like their prices are 100 rands cheaper than mine, if you were to do a comparison. So I literally need to sell two items for me to break even. So it would be nice if I could sell two items for me to make my 180 rands back. But yeah, I think on the upcoming videos, what I'll be doing, I'll be showing you guys, I'll be trying out different advertisement methods. So I'm gonna try out, I've already shot a video where I do Instagram, so I'll do like Facebook ads, like I'll try and do like a YouTube ad as well, do whatever. I'll just try and pick out 4 or 5 ads, and then just do that and see if I can take this existing dropshipping business and make real money out of it. So that will be the next video, so do watch out for that. Yeah, and I'll just record another video, let's say like in a few weeks from now, just to show you guys the progress of my dropshipping business. Yeah, I hope this video was useful to you guys, and I hope you learned something. And if you think this can help someone, you can just share the video with them so that they can at least start making some money on the side, you know, because like I literally just need to launch this thing, advertise it, and leave it there, and it will just make me money without me doing anything. So yeah guys, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you did enjoy the content. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.